Tonight, 14 people are still on the run from an immigration detention centre near Oxford, 24 hours after a disturbance there. The detainees broke out when fires were started at the Campsfield House site. As Ben Ando reports, 12 others who absconded have now been caught.
Locked down again now, but many of the 26 inmates who fled Campsfield House Immigration Centre after a fire in the kitchen remain at large. Police officers have been combing gardens and hedgerows around the centre just outside Oxford, and some of the escapees have been recaptured. One householder told me how he found one of the men in his garden.
He actually knocked on the door, so I opened the door and apprehended him, and he was begging for assistance. He wanted help to get away. He then made a bolt for it, and he tried to escape over my back fence. I had to go after him, drag him back and detain him.
In the hours after the breakout, police had used a helicopter and sniffer dogs to hunt those on the run from the controversial centre where there have been complaints about conditions.
We held in appalling conditions, the showers, the toilets, the food, absolutely disgusting.
In March this year, 9 people, 7 staff and 2 detainees needed hospital treatment after rioting at the centre.
The report into that incident was published less than a fortnight ago. It says it didn't take much to trigger the riot, and in conclusion it warns the underlying causes are still there, and without any changes the same thing could happen again, a forecast that proved to be all too accurate.
We've recently looked at the regime in Campsfield, and we are putting in place a number of improvements with the centre operator. There's no suggestion that the regime is unsafe, but as I said earlier, there's always room for us to learn from incidents, and we in the centre operator remain very committed to learning those lessons and implementing any changes and improvements that we can.
Detectives have already removed evidence, including CCTV camera tapes, as they investigate how the breakout happened. Why it took place may be a question for the American company running it, Geo, and the British government. Ben Ando, BBC News, Oxfordshire.